I am refuting Teresita's point that, or her argument, I guess, and she says that there are many deaths due to lack of training of the interrogator, and which, yes, that may not be a very good thing, but the number of deaths due to the lack of training by the interrogator is less than the number of lives that these people have taken. So I guess if a few of them have to die in order to get some information to stop future attacks, it's definitely worth that in the end. And former CIA Director George Tenet says, "I know that this program has saved lives. I know we've disrupted plots. I know this program alone is worth more than what the FBI, the CIA, and the National Security Agency put together have been able to tell us." And also, former National Intelligence Director Mike McConnell has said, "We have people walking around in this country that are alive today because this process happened." So, yeah, that's just proving that, I mean, even though a few of them died, they have saved more in the end. And she also argued that, she refuted my point that this man, KSM, had been waterboarded 183 times, but also these people know what's coming, so they prepare for it, and by almost practicing, by having others practice these like torture techniques on them, so therefore they're used to this and can, last longer, essentially. And by using these techniques, also information provided by this man KSM, by his courier, so his courier had these techniques used on him, and I mean, this is this guy's closest guy. He knows everything about him, and he's supposed to trust him with his life. And this man snapped and gave all the information about him where he was. So that also proves that these techniques work. And then also an article by Ruga G in 2007 states that a lot of these interrogators, they simply threaten to harm the people being interrogated. They threaten to harm them, but actually never do harm them. It's just the simple threat that makes them feel extremely anxious and feel like it's going to happen. So that is another thing that makes them give away their information. And lastly, if harsh interrogation techniques were not used, a lot of information would not be received, and there would still be a lot of terrorists still out there, and also future terrorist attacks would not be stopped.